Welcome back to Cactus Core Plays Mass Effect Andromeda. My name is Kevandre. Last time, we activated all the vaults on Kadara. We activated the vault on Kadara after we activated the Tower Boys. The obelisk. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, it's very early. I got a bunch of stuff to do, so I'm recording at 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. So... that's that. Now we got some more stuff to do on Kadara as well. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? Look for signs of violence between rival factions in Kadara Port. Investigate drug use in Kadara slums. Ask Outcast leadership about trouble on Kadara. Okay. Let's see where it wants me to go. It wants me to go back there, so I'm just going to go ahead and squaddle over there rather than driving. Because why not? Fuck, the Nomad cannot be called in there, you dingus goose. Dingus Goose, by the way, is the official name for the game.
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
Yes, Tartarus. The name of Titan's gay bar.
Not a bad little dive.
You're a bad little dive. Oh yeah, Cassandra Werner.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
Is this what you came all the way here for? Living in a place like this?
Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well, he's a couple of quarts low on EZO, if you know what I mean. But now I'm here, and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey, you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Your brother Conrad, who's been dead for 200
Good
years.
luck with that.
You'll recall from the trilogy, Conrad Werner, he is the blonde guy that you meet on the Citadel in ME1 who wants to be just like Commander Shepard. He even has fancy N7 armor made specifically for that. And it's great. And he'll show up in the other two games if you interact with him in the first one.
I'm drinking. And leave the bottle.
What's
Hope
up,
you
Reyes?
got what you needed from Ven before he lost his head.
Sloane and I came to an understanding. I talked to him before. Well, you know.
I'm impressed. Didn't think she could be reasoned with.
Yeah, I'm not going to romance Reyes.
I'm a Pathfinder. Dealing with people is part of the job.
And I thought it was all star charts and data collection.
Nope.
So, how can I help you?
Your code name, Shayna. What's it mean?
It's the Angaran word for mouth. I'm good with words.
Lamau. I might have to do a romance with him later, because I think that'd be funny.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
You ask.
Things are looking less than friendly between the Collective and the Outcasts.
Not everyone's happy living under Sloane's thumb. Whatever resources Kadara has goes to the Outcasts. The rest of us get scraps. The Collective claims to be different, but it's hard to trust a faceless leader.
Especially with a title like the Charlatan.
Have to admit, I'm jealous. That's a better nickname than Shayna.
Any idea where the Collective operates?
Rumor has it they have a swanky hideout in one of the caves in Draulir. I've never seen it myself.
Did you play a big part in the mutiny on the Nexus?
I had nothing to do with that shit show.
Then why do you leave?
The way Tan handled things didn't exactly inspire confidence. Decided I could do better on my own. So I jumped ship with the rest of them. Ended up here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not even in that book about the Uprising.
How long have you worked with the Resistance?
Few months. When Sloan saved Kadara Port from the Kett, Ephra wanted eyes and ears on the ground. Figured people would be more loose-lipped around their own kind. He was right.
Sloane's tough, but so are the Kett. How'd she take them out?
Never underestimate the element of surprise. The Kett weren't ready for an ambush, but they know her tactics now. Next time, Sloan won't be so lucky.
I better get going.
Ryder,
Yeah?
don't take this the wrong way, but you're not really liked here
Rude.
in Kadara Port.
Ouch.
What I'm saying is, you need a friend. Someone on the inside to help you out. I can be that guy. You need intel on exiles, Sloan, whatever. Come to me.
Thanks, I think.
We had a spy on the inside. That's right, Reyes Vidal. Stop spying on the Sloanish government. The Sloanish government. Look at me. Look how fucking smart I am. Jesus. Hello, friend.
You're that initiative big shot, aren't you?
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. Do I owe you credits?
Ah, you're a playful one. I like that.
I like that.
You could say I'm disillusioned with the exiles. People here can't be trusted. Sooner stab you in the back than work together. So, I got no love for any of them.
They don't deserve you.
Damn straight. Outlaws got innovative ways of putting stuff together. I bet a smart one like you could learn a lot from scrutinizing our, stuff. You should check out Outlaw Tech and Materials. Might learn a few things. You remember who gave you the skinny on that.
Okay. What am I supposed to be scanning? It certainly seems to want me to scan something. Investigate drug use. I assume that's what it's talking about. Oh, just a big, pile of uranium. That's fine. Well, you know what they say. Solarian science smothered in idiom and butt is stimulating and scanning for iridium. Rude?
Detecting traces of sulfuric acid on the throat and stomach lining. She must have consumed unfiltered water.
And the crates? They just stacked them on top of her?
Perhaps the exiles didn't care enough to move the body.
Okay, that's beyond lazy. Well, this is depressing.
I like PP a lot.
Think it will scar?
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
No leaking here. Just seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the Outcast's physician. Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people.
Yeah, people like
She's
drugs.
whatever she needs to be to stay in power. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses. I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit, called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
This is my formula, Jesse!
All that would do is piss off Sloan.
I don't give a damn how she feels. People are dying, and it's because of my work. I hate to ask you this, but the formula's in my old lab. Maybe you could get it back? I can't fight. Otherwise, I'd do it myself.
No promises, but I'll see what I can do.
I'll do it myself. Let's go talk to my girl Sloan. Hashtag Team Sloan. Yeah, she's a woman of the people, so she gave them drugs. That's absolutely what a woman of the people would probably do. People, especially outcasts who engaged in an uprising, probably down for drugs. Not really generalizing there, I'm just saying. People like drugs. It's no difference. Open the door.
Morgau,
Hello, friend.
You okay?
none of your business, Enard.
Rude.
Whoa. Sorry. Just wanted to help.
Your kind never just offers something. There's always a price.
Quid pro quo.
Living under
yes or
Sloan,
no?
I can see why you'd think that. But we're not all the same.
You do look different from the others. Cleaner.
So what's troubling you?
My sister, Morga, works the pipes. Makes sure the port has filtered water. But she's been missing for 3 days.
I'll keep an eye out for your sister.
Thank you.
Pathfinder, we could use the grates to scan the pipes at a
Yeah.
safe distance.
I know where she is. That bitch is dead.
Vitals are negative, Pathfinder.
Dead for 3 days. Fits the timeline. Better tell her sister.
You're back.
I found a body trapped beneath the pipes. I think it might be Morga.
I told her not to work alone.
I wish I had better news.
It's better than not knowing.
True.
Thank you.
Happy to help, fam. If you have any other sisters you want dead, I can help you out. Oh, level 90. Good for me.
Sloan's inside. Mind your damn manners.
No, you. What's up, Cadus? Cadus?
You've handled your fair share of Ket. Hard to get far in Andromeda without running into them.
Yes, and?
When Sloan took over, she slaughtered the Ket who were here. There were mass executions, public. So people would know that Kadara was Ket-free. But there have been rumors of stragglers in the Badlands. If the tales are true, they need to go.
I'll think about checking out the Badlands.
Excellent.
We done? It's nothing but our deal's done. What do you want?
I think we can work together. The enemy of my enemy is...
I'm not your friend, but you've proven reasonable. Ask your questions.
Let's talk
What
to
does the
Sloan.
collective have against the outcasts?
People always want what they don't have. The charlatans' thugs are no different.
Who do you think the charlatan is?
Your
My
mother?
guess, a group of people. It'd take more than one person to run that outfit.
You're not worried they're moving in on outcast territory?
If they make a play, I'm ready.
Helios isn't exactly hospitable. How did he survive after the Nexus?
We didn't leave empty-handed, but when supplies ran low, we were forced to get creative. I ordered hits on Ket convoys, traded with Angaran villages. They told me about Kadara Port.
You never got violent with the Angara?
Just the Rokar. Fuck those guys.
Agreed.
I looked you up. Head of Nexus Security. Alliance train. Record shows a temper, but otherwise paints the picture of a loyal soldier. Why'd you switch sides?
Because I'm sick of serving assholes. I could have handled the situation on the Nexus, but Tam wanted a bloodbath.
That's pretty
He
much
brought in
exactly
Krogan
what
without
happened,
even
yeah.
asking me. New galaxy, same old bullshit.
You could have quit.
They would have died without my help. Not all exiles are criminals. Some of us just had enough.
You became a pirate by trying to protect people from a massacre?
The irony isn't lost on me. You know, Pathfinder, when I joined the Initiative, I thought we could build a new society. A better one. But the Initiative was just another empty promise. The only person I can count on to change things is me.
How did a human come to lead an Angaran port?
When I got to Kadara, the Ket were rounding up Angara like animals. It was a slaughter. My people put an end to it.
Naturally, the locals were grateful.
And the heads decorating the spaceport? What's that about?
A warning
To the Ket?
to anyone.
Yeah, fuck the cat
So
though.
the outcasts.
In
Give
the
me the
Rocar.
sales pitch.
The outcasts aren't for you.
Wow. No hesitation.
I handpicked every one of my crew. They've got either potential or history with me. You've got neither.
I was only curious. Sheesh. I'll let you get back to it.
Pathfinder, stay out of Kadara's business. This isn't your turf.
No. Alright. I like Sloan. I am 100% on Team Sloan. My controller always vibrates when I come through here, but it doesn't seem to have anything that it wants me to scan. Very rude. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here.
He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Fine. Gabriel Reyes Vidal. I need to know where the bathrooms are. To the slums. We'll be doing Kadara for a bit, I think, because there's a bunch of stuff to do. And I'd like to at least get all the way through the main story of it. There's also an architect here if we want to go battle it. We might do that. That'll help with the percentage anyway, quite a bit. The viability percentage, I mean. Probably won't do that today, but, I mean, we could probably do that. It's not nearly as difficult as the one on Vold. Man, I'm excited for Series X with no load time, supposedly, because it's going to be just like the dankest.
Now that that's done, perhaps you could speak to Reyes about the murders in Kadara Port.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. I know. With the dankest solid state drives. I know I could have installed solid state drive or just used an external solid state on the Xbox One, but I did not. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how fast these new consoles are, though. It's going to be very exciting.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Krala's. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
These deaths could just be the result of living in a pirate-run town.
The killings are too systematic. No. If I was the betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rocar.
Why would a Rocar be in Kadara Port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloan, Angaran run. I think the Rocar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof, and the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rocar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rocar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
A Pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Okay. Alright, so much to do, so much to see. There's a lot wrong with taking the back streets. Don't listen to Smash Mouth. You should know, even if you don't go. Let's take a look at the map. No, not skill. I mean, I guess I got skill points. Not that I'm using them for anything. Sure. Hover duration. Jump melee. Okay. Fair enough. Still got more shit to do too. Yeah, I don't use any of those. Tech. At this point, I'm just like filling these out for the sake of it. There are some pretty decent stuff. I mean, I know I've got my regular loadout of energy drain and throw and the assault turret. That's what works for me. The pull is also really fun. And maybe I'll swap my layout to show you how that can be different. I just found something that kind of works for me. Sure, let's just fill out charge, I guess. And Nova. I think these guys are all filled out. Oh, he will be in a second here. Oh yeah, and then I gotta do the loyalty mission. Cool. What was it doing? Map. This is the map. Alright, so we got for signs of Kett on Kadara. Craft that, I don't care about that. Memory trigger. Alright, let's go ahead and swaddle over yonder. No! Someone forgot to turn on the emergency brake. Alright. Which is apparently something that they just don't use in Tennessee.
Good having some experience on the team. Bunch of baby faces.
I've eaten things older than all of you.
Yeah. Bobby always gives me shit because I use the emergency brake when I park. In real life, obviously. And I think it's weird that you wouldn't use it when you park. It's just kind of the standard thing that you would do, because otherwise your car just goes like back and forth, like when you get inside of it. I'm like, why would you want this? Or maybe Tennessee's just flat as fuck. That's probably exactly what it is. I've just been raised to do that because, you know, Sacramento, well, not necessarily Sacramento, but
This is the murder site.
California's a lot
Mr. Vidal asked you to
hillier.
investigate.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what it is.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy, Krogan Male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Rude.
Poor bastard.
Not one of mine.
Oh,
Do
that's
your
fine then.
scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Frying pan? It's more like a drying pan.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
Says you. New entry, more mines went missing. Damn scavs. Not gonna bother putting them out anymore. It was just a stupid precaution anyway. If someone's got the quads to take me head on, I welcome the challenge. Famous last words. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah? With the recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands, the plans for large-scale settlement have been cancelled. Instead, this area will be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so at their own risk. You will be considered a permanent resident of the territory and won't be allowed back in. Sloan Kelly. Reasonable. Let's see what else we got going on. 190 proof ring call, yeah.
The Angaran footprints lead this way.
See where they go.
Follow the money and see where it goes.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Classic race. I can't just warp there, can I? Ah, God bless America. Cool, so you remember the emergency brake this time. Good for you. And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now. Oi, prick. Let's go. Jeez, Odin, Thor.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh, I am. Yo, hella aluminium, son. Not that I, you know, need it, eh? You know what I'm talking about. You know what's interesting? Is I believe that when I was playing this game last year, a year ago now actually, because we're in July, I was utilizing the Spotify integration, and I was basically listening to Melanie C all the time while I was playing this. And I think that that is what's needed. Because this game, it's got a soundtrack, but it's like minimalist at best. So, from an audio standpoint, it kind of leaves you lacking unless you're in the middle of talking to someone. And I think that that's part of why it's not as good. The trilogy has significantly good soundtracks. And I think that this is probably a reason why people don't like this game very much. I've noticed that when I've been playing this for the channel, I still enjoy it because I already like it, but I like it a lot less than when I was playing it before. And I think that has a lot to do with not having, the sound stimulus check. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
That's why I like Spotify integration so much in general. I think it's a fun thing. Oh, hey.
Mining.
And there's a big boy over there too.
This is it. Rhea's actually gonna show up.
I assume he's here already. Alright, well, excuse me. Let's just kill some wildlife first. Oh, you already took care of that one. Well, this boy's on his way.
This is it. Rhea's actually gonna show up.
Going senile, old man? I'll show you pull soon. I think I can just change. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, that's the same. Well, I can swap around these favorites. Too. I'll show you that when we got smaller boys to kill. Actually, which should be like right now. So let's fuck around with that. Favorites. No. I always confuse the start and select buttons on this controller. The hamburger is the start, and the two windows is the select. So if I change, let's say the assault turret to pull, And then we have the energy drain as well. Go ahead and save this as a favorite group. Yeah, that one's good. And whoa, whoa, PB, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Reyes should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
Oh, I'll
Were
move.
we too loud?
Shut up. Farah will deal with you.
Farah Abraham? She's free to deal with me. I think. Is she still cool? I don't know. That was like a decade ago.
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
You're going to try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few questions first.
No. You'll bleed. Just like the others.
Tell me, do you bleed?
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can coexist.
It's the path to the dark
Like
side.
here on Kadara. Sloane lies to my people and uses them for power.
I'm not Sloane.
You are all the same.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3,
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Still mad?
Yeah. Unnecessary roll is unnecessary.
Die!
See, this is why I like pull. Yeet! The problem is that I really like the combat turret. Yeet 'em, skeet 'em. But I really like that. If there's one thing that I prefer about the trilogy, it's that you could have more than 3 powers assigned at once. Also, several other things I like better about the trilogy. But the combat in general is a lot cleaner in this game than it is in the trilogy. But having only 3 powers available to you at a time kind of sucks. I mean, sure, you could just swap over to a different favorite if you want. But it's not really the same. Fucking destruction. Just gonna hold you for a while. Oh boy. Later, bitches. I don't believe in Rokar. Titanium. It sure is lucky that this entirely different galaxy has the same kinds of elements that we do.
The streets of Kadara are safe again.
Are they?
You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Maybe the exiles will see the initiative in a new light.
Anything's possible. Admit it, some of that was fun.
I mean, sure, I got to throw people around.
Some of it.
I knew it. You're all right. Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Oh, I will. Alright, what's next on the docket? Unless I should follow here. Oh yeah, I guess it's past half an hour and I still got stuff to do today. I had to go pick up Bobby at the airport at noon, so if I'm recording so early. Yesterday was my birthday too, which is kind of the most low-key birthday I think I've ever had, which is alright. No mischief, though, so that's alright. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Next time, we'll stay on Kadara and do some more stuff, including the stuff for Drac, because he wanted to do some things on the way for his loyalty mission. But yeah, so I'm going to do a shout out to, and I'm going to just destroy his name, and I'm sorry, to Kumail Nanjiani. So I've been binging Silicon Valley, which is an HBO show that ended a little bit ago. There's 6 seasons. It's pretty decent. It's like if you like, or not if you like, if you're familiar with The Big Bang Theory, it's like that, but actually funny and with decent characters. And no fucking laugh track. So, you know, it's just Big Bang Theory, but better in every single way. It's not a perfect show. I feel like it got a little repetitive after a while, but I still enjoyed it, and I binged it all in a week. Anyway, one of the main characters on that show is played by this actor, Kumail. And he also is the voice of Jaren Tan in this game, the leader of the Andromeda Initiative, the Solarian on the Nexus. Which is pretty fun. At first I'm just like, I know his voice. Hold on, I know this dude's voice. And then I was like, oh shit. And then I just never unheard it, which is fun. It's especially funny because they make fun of Mass Effect in like one of the first 2 episodes. But that was obviously recorded before he was in Andromeda. Anyway, yeah, so he was really good in that show. Actually, all of the actors were really good in that show, including T.J. Miller. I'm not usually a T.J. Miller fan, but I thought that he was awesome for when he was still on the show. Before he, you know, assaulted an Uber driver and all that kind of stuff. And got fired. But, yeah, it is a really interesting and quite humorous show. I definitely recommend checking it out. But also, Kumail himself is really good. Both in Andromeda and in Silicon Valley. So, alright guys, we'll see you next time. Later, please.